Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is the Irrelevant Podcast with DQ. I am your host, DQ. How's it going, everyone? Today, I wanted to take some time to talk to you a little bit about some behind the scenes stuff pertaining to this channel. Um, First, I just want to thank everyone for clicking on this video. If you wouldn't mind clicking the subscribe button or smashing it, as they like to say on YouTube nowadays, as well as maybe giving this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it, guys. Um, so yeah, like I said, today I want to talk about my goal with this YouTube channel, Axxed-Q. First and foremost, the bottom line of exactly what it is that I'm trying to do here is entertain. That's pretty much it. That's why there's not too many videos, or there's no videos really of any kind of educational or informational sort of stuff. It's pure entertainment. But that's why I kind of wanted to get this podcast rolling. I started it a few months back, but then I never really stuck with it. But I want to change that, because what it is that I'm trying to do is kind of show you guys the real me, the real Dylan. Because, as you can see from me talking here, I know some of you know me, some of you are new to the channel and don't know me, but you can see that I'm not Crackhead Warren, or the video that I put out the other day. I'm not a gimp, I promise. But anyways, yeah. So with that being said, I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about me. I am an aspiring filmmaker. I've been in love with film. The number that always pops up in my head is 4. The age of 4 is when I really my passion for film took off, and ever since then, I've always wanted to do something in the film industry or entertainment industry, whether it's in front of the camera, behind the camera, or just any type of entertainment. There's actually a paper I have from kindergarten where they kind of just asked us, what's your name, favorite food, favorite color, this and that, and then of course, what do you want to be when you grow up? And even at 5 years old, my answer was movie director or director. So this entire time, nothing has changed. I'm still aspiring to do that, and look, here I am doing it. There was a little while where I wasn't making content. I had gotten a new job, and I was working so much, like 60, 70, 80-hour weeks, and that kind of took a toll on the production. But then with this coronavirus that so many of us are going through, with quarantining and such, I've had more time now on my hands to start getting back into making videos. Last year, with the first videos that I had put up on the channel, I was doing Crackhead Warren, and the thing about that is I would like to do that more, but I also don't want to beat a dead horse. There's a reason why I labeled it a mini series and not just an ongoing series, because I don't want to just keep rehashing the same stuff. But yeah, also another thing is this is, for the most part, right, all the productions that you see on this channel are zero budget, and I'm not what's that word, exaggerating. There you go. I'm not exaggerating, guys. When I say zero budget, I mean $0 budget. So I do apologize for um, any hit in quality, especially sound quality. I know I was just talking to someone earlier, and I had showed them one of the videos, and they had mentioned the sound quality of the video. So I have taken that into consideration. As you can see, I got a microphone here. Hopefully, the quality of this video is pretty good. Um, but yeah, as of right now, I'm still working on trying to get a mic going so that way the quality of the audio is better, because the video, though it's not, super ultra 4K or anything like that, it'll suffice. I got no problem with the video quality. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, with the budget being nothing, um you guys might have noticed that I use a lot of the same actors, myself being one of them. I'm in everything that I make. Um, and everybody else is pretty much friends and family. So they're not professional actors, just like I'm not a professional actor, but uh, I think that they do a damn good job. I definitely have seen some worse acting on some daytime soap operas, so I don't know. But with that being said, that is something that I am also aspiring to do, is act. I've been on multiple film sets over the last couple of years as a background, and when you actually kind of enter into the film industry as far as on the acting side of things, you really see that the stereotype of everybody wants to be an actor, or everybody has a story to tell, or everybody thinks that they could be an actor is true. My point is, there's a huge pool of acting talent out there, so it's easy to get lost in the sea of faces. But I found that if you literally just cut loose, you can stand out from the crowd. And the thing is, you can't overact. I mean, I may have been guilty in some of the takes. I don't know. I wasn't listening in on the director's conversations with the AD or anything like that. But um, with that being said, on pretty much every film set that I was on, by potentially overacting, or at least just like I said, kind of letting loose, not being conservative at all, as far as, oh, I look stupid, or I might look stupid, or oh, you know I don't want to be perceived as X, Y, or Z. Forget that. Especially when it comes to acting, you're playing a character. um, you know Again, not to repeat myself, but I'm obviously nothing like crackhead Warren, and playing that character, I personally find to be kind of liberating, because I just ramble. To be honest, guys, most of that you see in those videos, I don't even have lines. It's just kind of more of the gist of what I'm trying to push, and I just ramble, and I can just say whatever and be silly and be goofy. But even as a background character, being a background actor, the point isn't to steal the spotlight by any means, you know what I mean, or to distract from what's supposed to be going on in the foreground of the shot. But I found it helpful to give my character a backstory. Like a couple of the movies I was in, it was like bar scenes or like a club scene or whatever. So, you know, one of them, I think the first one I was on, it was like my guy was at this bar, my character was at this bar. He had a rough day at work. All he wanted to do was go there, take a load off, have a drink, and then on the other side of the bar is this person, this guy talking to him, and he's just clearly annoyed by it, like kind of just like looking at him, like shrugging, like, oh yeah, yeah, and then just emphasizing pounding the drinks. So, you know, it it's something that I'm very interested in doing in the future, and not just for myself, but for other people's productions as well. But I will say it's it's difficult to direct and act at the same time, but directing yourself is probably the easiest person to direct, you know, because you know exactly what you need to tweak to get across what it is versus trying to convey the message to an actor of, okay, maybe don't say it like that, or that's all right, but could we try it? Could we try with you saying it like this, um, and then having to kind of act it out to them, or at least that's how I do it, just so that they can see the expressions on my face, or how it is that the inflections in my voice on certain words, and then that way, now they know, instead of just saying, "Oh, go higher up when you say this," or look more angry when you're saying that. I would actually show them. But anyways, the other thing that um, I'm bringing to you on this channel, other than short films, other than some short series, is, as you've seen, music and music videos. I've been writing lyrics for songs for a long time, since I was back in high school, and I haven't really put too many of the songs together to music, but again, that's something that I'm trying to do in the future. And also, especially with the music videos, I would love to help someone make their music videos. You know what I mean? Any artists out there, musical artists who want some footage put together, that would be awesome. I would definitely be willing to do that. Um, but as well as the music, we got this podcast here. So, and like I already kind of told you guys, this podcast is for you guys to see the real me. The last episode of this, I was talking to my lifelong best friend, Danny D. I went back and I listened to it earlier today, and it was pretty natural conversation. It was pretty fun. So what I want to do in the future is kind of throw some stories at you guys. I've I've done some stupid stuff over the years, that's for sure. Oh, that's something that I want to address. Hello to everyone out there who's watching. Um, if you would like this video, just give it a thumbs up, and if you want to drop a comment down below in the live chat, see how it's going. I'll say what's up to you, give you a shout out. But there was something that I wanted to address, which is my kind of inappropriate, all right, let's be honest, very inappropriate sense of humor. I know that some of this content, a lot of this content isn't PG, and I do apologize for that. But the thing is, you know, with the biggest thing that I've found is to kind of just make this content as true to, not filtering myself as possible, like censoring myself. You know what I mean? I already got enough censorship from YouTube and other social media platforms. It's running rampant in the world. I don't really want to censor myself. But with that being said, I can see how it could maybe make some of the content a little less marketable. But hey, there's an audience for everyone out there, and there are certainly some people who are gonna get offended by my material, and I apologize that you are offended and feel that way, but I don't apologize for making the content. So, but I did want to address my sense of humor, and I'm gonna try to be a little less vulgar going forward. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm still gonna end up swearing, but I'm gonna try to make things not as sexual and maybe not so many expletives in a row. Maybe space them out. Because let's face it, if there was ever a time, which would never happen, but if there was ever a time where they were to go air crackhead Warren on TV, it would basically be a bunch of beep beep. It'd be like watching an episode of Jerry Springer. You know what I mean? So that's not any. It's not really marketable. Him and Maury are probably one of the two of the only people to be able to get away with beeping almost the entire audio track of their shows. But oh yeah, I brought this up the other day on my father's YouTube channel. My father went live. I want to give a shout out to him. If anybody's interested on growing self-sustaining garden, growing your own food, doing that, so that way, especially in the times that we're living in, you can never be too certain. You can go check him out at Will It Grow. That's Will It Grow on YouTube. But he went live the other day, and I had mentioned doing a film review. This ties back to what I was saying earlier about having a huge passion for film at even the age of 4 years old. There are so many movies that I've been so passionate about, going all the way to back then, running up to my grandparents or whoever, telling them, "Oh my God, you wouldn't believe this movie I watched," whatever. And I'd like to bring that to you guys. I'm gonna end up doing that. I already have that in the works right now, a movie review. And the thing is, with the acting, a lot of these videos, other than this podcast, you're not really going to be seeing necessarily the real me. It's going to be portrayals of, crackheads and DJs and, whatever, all kinds of stupid characters. So as far as the movie review, I'm still up in the air as whether or not I'm gonna do the reviews as myself or do them as a character. But yeah, so if anybody, I guess I should tell you what kind of movies I'm gonna be reviewing. I'm gonna be reviewing horror movies and cult movies that have gained a cult following over the last 50, 60 years. So if anybody out there is interested in some old-fashioned movies, some classic movies, you can feel free to check that out. I'm going to be dropping it on this channel. So for all you subscribers out there, keep your eye open for that, because it's coming. The other thing, is I would like to collaborate with anybody else, that any other YouTubers out there who are also stuck in this quarantine like I am, and I'll do anything. I mean, like I said, if it's media, I'm making it. So that includes interviews, not as Crackhead Warren. Don't worry, maybe once or twice, but me and another YouTuber having conversations about anything, the world. So what again, what we're doing here is multimedia, short films, music videos, podcasts, and movie reviews, all that type of stuff. So this channel here is purely entertainment, guys. With that being said, again, this is the avenue I want to use to be able to reach out to you guys personally. For you guys can drop a link. You guys can drop a comment down below. You can also email me at Axxed-Q Media, axxedq@gmail.com. That's AXXEDQ Media @gmail.com. For any requests, anything that you guys want to talk about, if you want to see me make a video where Crackhead Warren goes to the moon, I'll do my best to give that to you guys. If you want a special movie to be reviewed, I tell you right now though, I don't like big blockbuster hits. So if you want me to review Avengers Endgame, I'm sorry, but I have not watched a single one of those movies, so I'd have to go back and watch the whole series to give you a review on that one movie. But anyways, I really appreciate all of you guys, and I'm gonna wrap this up here now. Again, if you guys like what you see here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't be shy, guys. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell. There's going to be more content coming at you guys sooner rather than later, I promise. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all. You have a good night.